Hi guys, hey listen, this is Rebo on Trail and I'm doing a review here on the BRS titanium ultralight stove. This weighs in at 0.9 grams, just underneath an ounce. And listen, I just want you guys to see something about this stove. Now this is the second BRS titanium stove that I've owned, and I wanted to point out something that's very important concerning the base of the BRS stove, which leads to some serious issues that concern pressure on the valve stem, because it doesn't have on the other side another base to support the actual stove, so it doesn't put any pressure on the valve stem. Now the valve stem is right here in the canister, and there's a lip. So what happens is when you take the BRS titanium stove and you screw it down, right? What happens as you screw down the stove as such, what it does is the lip puts pressure. You have to be really delicate, but what happens is the further it goes down, the lip right here on the canister stove pushes up the base, which makes it bend over this way, bends over that way, because as you're turning it, the pressure of the lip goes up against the base on the stove, which causes the stove to go over this way. Now, when that happens, you need to be careful not to twist it too much, because what happens is the pressure that's applied to the valve stem down below, what it does is it opens it up, and you'll have fuel leakage coming out at the bottom of the base of the stove because of this. Now, I'm going to put pictures of other stoves, such as the MSR Pocket Rocket, the Snow Peak, and I'm going to point out in the pictures, in the video, that the base, as it shows here, there's two supports on the stove itself concerning MSR Pocket Rocket, the Snow Peak. So when you do twist it and tighten it down, the base stops against the actual lip and creating a good base support by the lip of the canister. So when you put weight on it, it doesn't push it in the areas like on this stove where there is no support on this side for the lip. So remember, the BSR stove only has a base support on one side. When you twist it down, be careful you do not press it down too much, or the lip is going to push up and then cause it to go this way, and then you have leakage. I'm sharing this is because I almost blew up my canister. I went and I tightened down the canister as such, and what happened is the base of the lip put pressure up, and it caused it to go this way, and then I didn't hear it, but it was leaking. When I went to light the stove, my canister caught on fire. Now, I got excited, I overreacted, and I kicked the canister away, and I tried to cover it. I tried to do everything to put it out, and all you don't want to do with a canister that catches on fire is the pressure released more fuel. So the more excited I got, the more fuel release and more fire I had on my hands. I was in big trouble. So when the canister, if you ever have a canister catch on fire, let it burn. Do not touch it. You want to make sure that you do it outside your tent. And if you do handle it while there's fire coming out the side of your valve, then you want to do it very delicate, because the contents are under great pressure, and when you hit it or touch it, it causes the contents and the pressure to release more fuel, thus you have more fire. That's what happened to me just a couple of days ago with this same BSR stove. Now, it still works, but listen, when you put it on, look how jiggly this is. I put it on, I try to put it on the first thread, and you can never, this stove is just really, it's just not a solid, it's not a solid made stove. It doesn't have good base for the lip of the canister, and it's just really fragile. So be very careful, okay? I'm gonna put this on video, show it to you guys, and then you can decide for yourselves. Just to let you know, if your canister ever catches on fire, not to overreact, let it burn, and then make sure the valve is closed. And then what will eventually happen is the pressure will minimalize, and the flame should go out on its own if it's just a small opening on the base of your stove, okay? This is Rebo on Trail for the BRS Ultralight titanium stove. Giving a review to be careful with this stinker, because it's a really volatile and fragile stove, okay? I will see you on trail.